Y'all ready for this?
This is djWHEAT from the Championship Gaming Series, joined by ReDeYe, and tonight was a monumental night, the start of the World Final for the Championship Gaming Series. 8 international teams all fighting for global domination, and we started in the lower half of the quarterfinal brackets with the Berlin Alliance versus the Sydney Underground.
Yes, we did. Neither team had met before, so we were a little cagey as to how this one was going to go.
Yeah.
Most punters, though, me and we included, thought this would be pretty close. And to start with, it didn't look that way because Leafia came out of the blocks in Dead or Alive Female on fire.
Yeah, she was fantastic, and we made several comments during the matches that this was not the same player we saw in 2007. A lot of training going on during the off-season, and she brought it home 5 rounds to 1 over the fierce Eileen. Many people thought Eileen would take it easily, but the Berlin Alliance got off to a quick start, 5-1, and we caught up with Leafia after her match.
Thanks, guys. Now, Leafia, how confident were you knowing you were going to fight Eileen, which was going to be a mirror match?
I wasn't confident at all. I mean, mirror matches are always hard, and you never really want to underestimate your opponent. But I just sat down and played my game.
So you had some awesome counters going on in that game. What was going on in your head to help you just read everything she was going to do?
Well, I actually, for about 3 days, I played mirror matches only on Waterfall against Strobe, Sarah Lou's sister. Strobe plays for the London Mint, and she's also a very good Kokoro player. So basically, it got to the point where we played each other so much, we were just countering. And I think it was to the point where I could like see which moves were going to come, and I could just think like, okay, I can see that's coming from a mile away, so I'll just counter it.
Nice. Well, congratulations. I'm going to send it back to you guys up top.
Our second matchup of the night between these two teams was actually FIFA 08, and in this one we had a bit of a lopsided battle, or at least we thought we did. Haruchik 10 came into this one as 1-11, his record over the last 12 games, having lost his last 11 games. He went up against Manya from the Berlin Alliance. Guess what? 100% record, never had lost a game. So we thought this would be a very one-sided game. It didn't turn out to be that way, and Haruchik 10 actually took the lead in this game.
Yeah, he did very early on, Red. It was an impressive goals. And I mean, even Berlin was shocked. Yes. Manya was shocked. The GM, Jonas, was shocked. It was really a shocking moment.
Yeah, and I thought for a while in the first half that it was actually going to end that way. Fortunately for Manya, he got a goal back, he grounded out, and then he got a second in the second half to restore some sort of normality to the scoreline, and ended up winning by 2-1. Next up was Forza, and in this one we were kind of weirded out a bit because Finpro and Yggdrasil came into this one very highly regarded, but unfortunately for them, they were up against 2 other highly regarded players from Sydney Underground, Cam and Morpo. And we've seen a little bit about these 2 sets of players, both very highly rated, weren't sure which way it was going to go. And really, the film said, you know, Yggdrasil was the guy that lost them the semi-final last year. We didn't say that, he did. That was his choice. He wanted redemption, and that's absolutely what he got, with a 1-3 result in the end after some amazing smashes and crashes between these 2 teams. It was in the end Yggdrasil that won the race, and Finpro picking up third. So they had a 5-2 win in Forza. They were really going well at this point.
At this point, they had a 12-4 lead going into our 4th game, which was Dead or Alive Male. And we saw the tactical from Berlin going up against Berserk from Sydney Underground. Now, Berserk, unfortunately, could not even post a single round versus the tactical. And although the tactical did lose a couple matches here and there on the road to the World Final, he looked very impressive tonight as Ryu Hayabusa, a 5-0 shutout, making the overall score 17-14 going into Counter-Strike, and we caught up with the tactical after his match.
Thanks, guys. Now, Tactical, is this the same person that came out last season and demolished Offbeat Ninja here that performs today?
I think so, and I really hope so. I will practice this week, and I hope I will be on top next match against an US team.
Now, if you have to play Master again, do you think you'll be able to take him down if Dallas wins tonight?
I think I have a chance to take him down. It's really, really hard, but I don't know how good he really is in mirror matches, and I'm looking forward to play him, and we will see.
All right, you heard it here, guys. Back to you up top.
In our last match, it was Counter-Strike Source, where the Berlin Alliance took on the Sydney Underground. Now, at this point, we already knew that the Berlin Alliance was moving into that semifinal position for the World Final. But this Sydney team has a lot of pride in their Counter-Strike team, and they wanted to win. Well, they certainly gave us a game.
Yeah, they gave us a fantastic game in both halves, no doubt about that. Treated us viewers to a really, really great Counter-Strike Source game. It ended up 9-9 fittingly, I guess, for that particular team. Now, the one team that haven't practiced the pistols, I happen to know, are the Berlin Alliance. And I jokingly said to them afterwards, it didn't go well, did it? And they said, no, we'll probably practice that a little bit more.
The overall score was 26-14, a big blowout by the Berlin Alliance. Sydney Underground is going home, and we caught up with General Manager Jonas of the Berlin Alliance after his team's victory.
Thanks, guys. Now, BSL, last time we talked, you said you wanted to get your team to a certain level. Do you think they've attained that level yet?
Obviously, you saw 4 out of 5 divisions performing extremely well today, but even so, I think the Counter-Strike team did a good job. That was an extremely close match, but still we lost 3 one-on-ones. So it could have come out on the other side, giving us a victory as well, but I was happy with how they played regardless.
After 4 events, you already had the franchise game won. Who impressed you the most on your entire team?
Again, Livia impressed me extremely by beating her opponent 5-1. She's come so far since last year, and it's fantastic to see how it works out for her.
All right, congratulations again, my friend. Back to you guys up top.
This is djWHEAT from the Championship Gaming Series. This is ReDeYe, and we'll be back on Wednesday as the World Final continues.